Nico Slaughterback. Then there is Brown, Angelo Stiller, Pascal Gross. Now Pascal Gross, Germany for spelling the idea. Almost Johnny JRO, no my BB as a wafa Ubiabono. Then almost started for a that is almost started for a video game. Nick Otamandi, Serge Gnabry, Kai Havertz. In terms of a class with Nick Otamandi in the game. Ombe peja ball no be brave. Ombe peja ball no party ababa. Eti Benjamin Asare, Derek Athaku, Calibrinchi, Jonas Ajiti, Thomas Partey, Kwesi Sibu, Jordan Ayew, Antoine Semenyo, Prince Kobna Edu, Kojo Pepra Opon, Alexander Jiku. Confirmed lineup Black Stars at the Euro game and the penny Yeri Chuja at the Ama. That is the confirmed lineup. Yade Eba. Germany Diana so confirmed. Germany Diana. Alex Nobel, Jonathan Tah, Pascal Gross, Joshua Walter-Kimmich, Kai Havertz, Nick Otamandi, Nico Slaughterback, Angelo Stiller, Florent Wirtz, Nathaniel Brown, Serge Gnabry. Osha on paper said the penny coach, you know. As you said, the team, no, or ball 5, 3, you almost had 3 wrong. It's 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. And the coach in the episode of the game 3, 4, 1, 2. What it means is that we will have numbers at our back. We call 3 center backs. Then the wing backs, no, I can't want no 5. Now, Yasayabo, Calibrinchi. Abo Abranche Dide Kwesi. These are naturally they are defensive midfielders. Again, your problem is system na able to be. You need number 10. This game again. We don't have a number 10. Player Obaba Pate will be the ball carrier. Say only player Oba carry ball in their mind because he able to hold him midfielders. So he will be the number 8 to be the ball carrier. But carry ball not the command why because Jordan. Any Semenyo ball as the 2 players up front. Jordan Semenyo. Minim the India Abrante Rossi Academy Alcacia. Babos, you know, coach in Nijidi Muna. I still have an uncle. And Ibrahim Suleimana is a player of the penny. We need to watch. Okay. Ibrahim Suleimana, a player we need to watch. It's the coach, no. I don't know what for player Marvin Sana. 2 games. You don't want to give him opportunity. Ibrahim Suleiman be boss solid at the Maya in AFCON qualifiers. You know, play any ever World Cup qualifiers. And one friend. Still, you don't name him. Why should Kwesi Sibu Nano? The other person who was Sibu who game na boy. I think that yes, with the Makase, it is not a game. I'm expecting a win from for Ghana, but I expect a coach to play a gamer who will settle into a certain plan. Yeah, Bobby, I'm Ghana for them. You are playing something. Other than that. The best news of the penny better say you have a game where we are and penny for now say to add on the other uncle. And now I go there the advocate and the team are qualified was one on my work up. I'm quite on one as well. Where the other pound of the penny. Okay, my birthday make up Adum Ventures. Yes, Irene, and our birthday Irene Kusi. Yes, Irene. What you might think, and a Ubua with Danadi, Edema, Papa, Reverend Omono, and a commitment to work, and it be our yin. Papa say, we were so happy birthday. Pictures me too, and that Irene. Yes, Wabo green camera, and Wabo jeans no, and your birthday, happy birthday. I didn't shout. Na onye okese papa se on sempi e ka chew da bi obekoso abompaye e de ama no wase ejani hia e de amount happy birthday Irene Kusi owo Adum Ventures na me hia na onye okese pa na akoma so de nyina no onye mawo ba me nto so another happy birthday e ko e de amount Mr. Chinebu Akodua. Oh, yeah, head teacher. Oh, DHS. Mr. Kodia,
and your birthday. And nti corps members ni nyina executive ni nyina was staff no abusan nyina na wokra de school nkra ni nyina aka ho omo say happy birthday to you master Tunebua Kodua of Chadie DJHS Radin Shaw na onye okese pa na fi wakoma so ade nyina no eja no enye emawo. Then we every Reverend Samuel Edu Bafo head pastor Oasis of Lab Atonsu branch no so for se ni nua prekope yes son of Fro Emmanuel Kobna Techi Buahin aka the bishop already a media ma we call Garden City Radio morning show no and the host too na honest of what to say nua for me kai so for program e call e on na MC enti Emmanuel Kobna Techi Buahin aka the bishop and your birthday Reverend Samuel Dubafo ne abusia ni nyina asien wo show happy birthday na me sha no nya okese nimdie ni nyansa na kwatenti ahoden wom and sofo said the mount nti Emmanuel Kwabna Techi Buahin the bishop happy birthday already show still
Buami Kabiru screen also abusia enu akwesi mana turu abaya chef itai finally wakotoka wakotoka jo kojo poku one Claudia Ampon and almost say omoda obi biase obi otimi buy oma wade na se no nyame hira obi a nti jo kojo poku mana turu kwada so ode no kwada so ana ajuwedi na eba so oda obi biase nyame hira obi a contribute anaso obi a oje bre eba ho nti odo obi biase.
Okay 03225 03224 9035 0243 say yempeke calls kaka at exactly 6:40 you better between game next at 6:45 now for the live commentary no abremo 03224 9035 0243 114497 also wadwenche elisen ya hello good evening hello Debbie Wajimenya so see if indeed it's true that if Ghana loses this game to the Germans in a huge margin, then I'm praying to God for Ghana to be beaten by not less than 3 goals so that the man will be sacked. Okay, Kibodi, Eddie, and no. But hello.
Game, what it means for both parties, particularly the Black Stars. We'll be back after this break shortly. Do stay with us.
Welcome to Anointed Engineering Services Limited. We specialize in selling, servicing of fuel-efficient diesel generators for homes, offices, factories, and more. With 5-year warranty.
Mr. Smith, me just say biabo ko there. Muna mudi team nechi right from Ghana, moko Austria, and I'm free Austria. At the Aba Germany, you batch boy mu nkomodi e course nyema a transfer Emma bibia ebesi mprempren a ye bebo eyeted dimension of Germany.
Well, Rich Mamincha and Amincha with you for. If we Ghana
Standards.
that you drew Austria and if we Ghana Wednesday and you drew Austria Thursday. So you could do it now as journalist now or say team no or more camping days or from the camping days and you did any training training as in the last training section team the whole day and sana or more against Austria. In fact, Rich, I can tell you say so Austria Black Stars training a year ahead of Austria game now. The reason why a poor game now nipa be a short kakano say so Austria our farmer our another team a training anyway the kind of game on the mind on the day now a shock will be to be honest with you. I mean Ghanaians are near stadium Momekai baby and I'm meeting say not Ghana for be 13 and way and maybe so move free Holland be so move free I mean nearby countries, you know, and game I think the third goal or the fourth goal so I'm game because the main training so game now young boys and the boy now as if nothing was at stake, no sense of agency. Born airborne, telepathy. I mean, game plan. The other one say Jina Park and so, and yebo bonus. So I mean, it was very very terrible. You know, journalists are Michelle last year in a Koye ahead of Austria game now. In the question say, is it that a funny game? You know, I say boys, no. Will be here to 29 for the World Cup and now say a lot of energy because we say do na bomb club side okay into break a class setting near the you know or more relax na more the Akobo German. I mean a whole lot of questions because so we game now near Kosovo Park and so now even at the point class I show to do the facial appearance and any beaming and all the international honor. Or no, questions. What is happening? Because it seems like from the goalkeeper to the last player, I know Jina Park and so on. Now everything seems to be so bad at the team. So I think that it was terrible. I mean, a good day, a good day, and now I say you call game now. Say Oshe and Pennyphone name coach na and Kasa players na Ubiaji said this is not the Black Stars I mean, and I was so happy again.
Okay, Mr. Smith, ain't no okay in some way no. Yet you say gaining grounds. Our Germany no one to say Otto Ado. So when to me I a respectable resource. Maybe a Germany say 3, 4, 5, na performance let's how form or ye mistake with players profiling. Any deka kawana we are hearing. Say in penifo me afire never tell a munche mun say it here.
Yes, Richard no pre ya pon game na mekai na many Fedachina net one and I game no. And I'm a catch and say, Chairman, boy players boy dear. Say you continue bonus say the work up in India. You won't survive because South Africa group now over against England, over against Croatia, over against Air Panama. Ebia Panama na because in terms of teams now you know mobile bono as o mona e bit me amacho mo kakra even eno plano on FIFA calendar no so no more points in the chain do say in terms of football, make us say you so kakra at the chair. What I say. So a tournament only England. I mean, we'll be in England pedigree when it comes to the World Cup. Those after so we of 66 and we need him, but this time so England national team form a good I mean, they are up there. Oshe Crucia. We better say Omutimino age there, but Oma Bomb watch it. What I say, Omi very, very solid at this level. So Ukushia Crucia, bit me. Like I said, India, Panama, and I say, you normal level, no bit me. I say a kakra. But enough can a very, very tricky gamer. Bit me. I can't say, see, I near my a banana skin. Bit me. I say because point idea. And I result in a yepeno. Ebi ani and Kankunya. Inti, I mean, yen na yabuto kaka say against Austria. Na Austria share 5-1 there, unacceptable. Inti, yes, and right after the game, there was a meeting. Crunch one pa Yeraketo Krekunum, a technical team said they need explanations as to why you lose 5-1 to Austria and. Meeting national, yes, they told him say Okoswa no the result we MIN there. Ebi another Chiviano. Omajano can for faculty for Edinaba. So yeah, trying after the Germany game and the result at Deba, any the decision of Impeniform the Kuta Black Stars here.
Whoa, Mr. Smith, yenda wa no asepa. You said ra. Foreign train session to form with the MHP arena. You said that you could feature any friend of France a booming no mina about a bedroom comedy crimes and was a best players. Per train session, they may course no never been a Otto make a mistake of repeating Kalijin into a right back. Now I saw a profile players not wrong. Any strategy, any instructions wrong, Anna.
Well, so the coach is back or no. After every game and you go back to your drawing board. Now, wash your baby out yard, any baby out there so that you can improve upon it. And clearly, I mean, game now you bought against Australia. If you share a game in the who say the difference in especially a very, very porous. I find them too much and so we could share Germany. I mean on what the top level the possibilities on betting attitude team I was sure. So and then also final training now clearly you can see say Otto want to do something because when you say Germany no na bono one show on yema ya be betting and me can say and even wo ne press and now o ka say or no Otto no on share any identity on say your team be on like the Germans they build from the flanks or more possible now because or more players are on beating me up him. To say on share any identity, but on only the say anytime be on a team now Oceano no or show team the strength and maybe on to feel so bet me I capitalize on it now or pounce it then or making sure so bet me any result in that. So when what is at stake because Germany no Kakobo the players themselves and Sweden say this is Germany and I only know Kakobo. So also I show 5 there, Germany between I show 10, Germany between I show 15. Into you need to step up a game now and sign up. What you so normal. So clearly, I mean, me know when it comes to player profiling, I think sometimes Otto gets it wrong. Man can't make that out. Me that be because meaning the reason why I say chin you best go to say Calibranchi. I right back. I mean, the guy is a midfielder. Okay, he's a midfielder. Let's allow him on board midfield. The issue say in the position, you know. I mean, Gideon is around, so I don't know the reason I change or say Yambo Calibranchi because I mean clearly. So also a game against Austria now. Goals now consider the most of them now. I mean, so Bekaya, how they should go here. you're about to space as a defender. So idea defender wouldn't should be your awareness, right? Because so awareness our former debut try to be found at the ball in there at the afternoon. So I think that Oto Monsusu Musanya Maniamani na final training no maybe and so at the after home. I think I agree with you. The player air profiling no sometimes problematic kakra and or you be fanwa and also be abwine. So make us so far so good. And that training no BBR just say yeah ready. And I'm here at Marchina. I was Stuttgart Mountains on Yedibeshia, Germany.
Yegusuni Mr. Smith Donko and Edim Komo. He is the host for Israel Passport. So Germany Mountains soon praying and Yegusuni Education Komo Quansons our Black Stars CVGH Team Ghana. Mr. Smith, ye Jamwa Kono. And then Oarishemu. When our Germany Mountains to Stuttgart. Oarishemu said the Black Stars of Ghana. You met me at the pan at the tier of the demons of Germany. Anna.
Well, victory, I doubt. I doubt because this current Black Stars team, no Mashomo, and Anya Shukrana, your game against Elstra, Mishomo. Semidia, no, come as Semidia. I think that any can you say a game against Germany in your Kobokra, but I mean a game. Football sometimes follows our logic, no. Full of uncertainties on the day, you know. Wow, by your near you know, clearly, Ubetima carry day, you know. But say, Ubusame point of view, as in two teams, you know, they are likely to be winning there. I mean, it's so obvious. Say, Germany and on paper, be on the ahead of us, or more bet me, and so a winning game, but. Like I told you, football here. Say Oko Park and also now could practice players and also executing in a BBR right. Why not Germany a beatable? I think Germany team will crown. So over Germany come here. I'm sure say team we now who they know that Nistrosa right. As a talent and all that new compared to previous teams are more reason. I think they usually to me appear game right there. Why not at football? We can beat them. But on paper, if you ask me there, like I say, Germany, I'm here, very, 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 I'm here favorite to win this particular game.
Mr. Smith, yanda was a quiet song so we nya bre edin chechimu quiet song so ebreng Black Stars TVGH. Our teaming viewers na grateful to you for your time and your energy to communicate what is actually happening regarding the Black Stars. And to Mr. Smith, don't call any dim komono. He is the host for Israel Passports. Kumasi the Mountains multimedia. Oni ayala mo any fifi man friendly enchi omo ena omo di djuma so mprempren o Germany monti so Stuttgart and now then anu edisem atu janama yanko from the French session pacho in komodia ne ensa eka and they said this is the lineup Otto edibe rem ediete the demons of Germany. We are hearing Benjamin Asare in goalpost here to say Asare and a better goalpost now number 2 ono Marvin Senenya ebenya the full debut right back pay train session of course no about your eno any deje ensa eka now left back no Gideon Mensa ebeba back no be jan left back no be djuma sompi e de aboan now 4 and 5 no obia turn the partner for Alexander Jiku inkomodie ne ntia yete from the French train session Mr. Smith don ko din inkomodie brain no di adanse say you refer no Joe upon pepra more likely so obe your referendum. That is Alexander Jiku because Otto who say boy ni ekura more pace or speed into born etoya you can run and track back and defend and until I was taking to kojo bomb pra so be pay yira your friend Alexander Jikuno into oko method no so yete yira friend Kadi Jedinchi the number 6 row finally or the never middle yira friend Thomas Tepate ebegina 8 no I box to box no opening case friend John na you ejana to the quarter row 10 now with Timmy Alenke at the creative spark no aba team no from the left wing no Antoine Selam Semenyo be free ho opening case for Christopher Bonsuba e be free the right wing on Fatao yet se Bonsuba ejina brane and a 9 no who else Prince Edukwabena what show time in the game say he can do the job for us or the number 9 row into no that is the probable answer can yet say that is there.
This team is a team that play offensive football.
Okay.
They don't sit back for you to do. They press. They do all these things up front.
Sure.
That is why they are scoring too many goals. So if we have this at the back of our mind, we have to strategize very, very well and make sure we hit them before they settle in the game.
Okay.
And when we are able to do that, in front of their crowd, they have to make sure they come at us. And by doing that, they will leave spaces behind and we can run in there and take advantage of. Because we shouldn't be scared. We are playing in Germany.
Yeah.
I know Ghanaians, when we want to play, we play. And especially when it's Brazil, when it's German, when it's Argentina, Ghanaians will play. So I'm hopeful. I think that Ghana will play good football today, even though we are so yet to, put our axes together. But this game, I'm so confident that we will do well.
So we arrive all hale and hearty. That's the Black Stars arriving at the stadium. And again, players would come out and clearly you can see from their faces that, well, maybe the psychologist has done his job. They seem to be very positive, very confident as well. But of course, the work will be done on the field for 90 minutes. We also understand that the guests have been very, very welcoming in Stuttgart. So far, there have been no problems. Director of Football, Schaefer, is with the team, communications director, Santi, and then here come the players, the likes of John Paintil, etc., all showing their presence and their readiness for the game. That's the man with the tiny shoulders, but with the broad energy in terms of Otoado. We're just hoping against all hope that it will be a better performance today. Listening to people on the streets of Accra and of course through social media, everybody believes that Ghana should be able to win and win convincingly. We hope that will happen, but indications from Dr. Pambo, the team doctor, he says, well, everybody seems to have recovered from the first match. But again, as my two coaches, Maxwell Kunedu and Yao Preku, have also said, it is not about the regularity of the players. We want to see the difference. So Fatao, we are waiting to see who you are going to put in goal for this game. Atizigi has played his part. And we have other opportunities for other goalkeepers to also walk through the process. You can clearly tell from the clothing that it's quite cold out there, and hoping that they can also really adjust to the situation. They've been in Stuttgart for a couple of days, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. But again, if that will happen, then let's see how their last 5 encounters, or Ghana's last 5 encounters, has paired. And it's not too positive, if you ask me. Otoado hasn't won any of the recent friendly matches, and that's a scare. That really is a scare. Managed the win against Comoros, managed the win against Central African Republic. These were World Cup qualifiers. But beyond the shores of Ghana, I mean, we lost heavily 5-1, but we also painfully lost 1-0 to South Korea and 2-0 to Ghana. So, Coach Apreko, it is not just about, okay, do well in this game, but there's a lot this team has to prove.
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
100%. 100%. Especially after going down.
Yeah.
And like we keep saying, we don't have identity. We don't really understand what we are doing for now. And he's yet to find the rhythm of how we want to play. So now I believe today we might go with a 3-back. I saw from Maxwell paper. We might go with a 3-back, and like I keep saying, since Otto arrived, all the matches he's played, especially outside the shores of Ghana, he goes with a 3-back and it works for him. But anytime he tried to go with a 4-back, disaster.
And there are problems.
So let's see how compact they can be with a 3-back, and let's see. We want to see good football. We want to see good football. If you go down, go down with pride. You get down. Go. Let's see some commitment, character. Let's see what the few days they spend in Europe, what they've been taught, how we want to play. We want to see something like that. We want. You can go down. You can lose 2-1, 3-1, but if you give them a good game, give them a match.
Yeah.
Well, let the pride of Ghana, come out. Let's see that we have what it takes, and we didn't just qualify to the World Cup by fluke.
By fluke.
Yes,
I couldn't agree with you.
We deserve to be there. So it takes such matches to get your identity back. So it's against Germany, but we like to be underdogs. We like to be underdogs. When we are underdogs, and that's when the best of us comes out. So,
I couldn't agree with you more. Yeah. Okay. So 2010, they beat us by 1-0. Very painful defeat. But in Brazil 2014, the match ended 2-2, which means that, and I side with Coach Maxwell Konedo, they are conceding, so which means they are beatable. Now, how do we also prevent them from getting their own game, flooding our defenders with some of those marauding attacks, especially from the flanks, and then standing guard in goal? I've just chanced upon the first 11 of the match, and quickly that would help us take a look at what kind of changes Otuado is looking at. We're trying to read his thoughts into the game. So in goal for this game will be Benjamin Asare. We understand that Derek Cohn, Caleb Yirenchi, Jonas Ajete, Thomas Partey, Kwesi Zibo will be starting the game. Of course, Captain Jordan Ayew will be in there. Antoine Semenyo will be in there. Prince Edu Kwabena, Kojo Opong Pepra, and Alexander Jiku. We will get confirmation for you, but this is the lineup that has popped up at the MHP Arena. There you see it on your screens now. So Jordan and Prince will be up ahead. Lots of support coming from Partey and Zibo in the middle. Semenyo will operate from the side, same as Caleb Yirenchi. And then the back will have Jiku and Ajete in the middle, Derek on the left, and Opong on the right. Now, big question, or a couple of questions that will really come up will this be a compact enough team to withstand the Germans, knowing how they likely will play?
Yeah, from the names that have popped up, I think Kojo Pepra, Jiku, Jonas Ajete will be the guys that will be manning the back. The back three.
Okay.
Maybe you can push Caleb as a wing back.
Okay.
Then
can we have the first 11 on the screen so that it would help us to take a look at their positionings?
The corner will also push up a bit. That will give Semenyo the opportunity to cut in with the balls and try to do what he knows best.
Okay.
And having Jordan and Prince Edu up front, I think Semenyo will gradually or once a while,
try and cut through
to make it 3 up front. So that we still can have Kone, Sibo, Partey, and Caleb in the middle zone to do the counter pressing.
We haven't seen a strong establishment in the rear, obviously because of playing time between Ajete and Jiku.
That is what I'm saying. We still are struggling to, find our feet. We can't clearly even identify our first 11 when Kudus and Salisu is not around.
Yeah.
So this team,
that's true.
This team is still struggling.
Still like a work in progress.
Exactly.
Team.
And that is what I'm saying. It is taking us too long to settle down as a team. That is the biggest problem I think we are facing as a country. But all said and done, I always believe we will do well, and let's see how it goes. I want Prince to be very, very aggressive and have a strike at the ball anytime he's around the box. He runs very well. He's quick. He shields the ball very well.
Yeah.
He should add shooting to his game, and I think everything will change.
What about the physical presence in the heart of midfield? I mean, do we have Sibo, for example, in the right place?
Sibo, for me, is a kind of defensive DM for the team.
Okay.
So is Partey. So now the problem we also have now here is the link player, like the offensive midfielder.
Sure.
That will be linking the defense and the attack.
Yeah.
Sometimes we think Partey does that very, but Partey is so glued to, playing just in front, sitting in front of the back four always.
The back four.
So he's not always attacking minded. He circulates the ball around very well, which is I like about him. But a person like Ashmeru and the likes are missing in the team.
Exactly.
From what I'm seeing right now. Somebody who can take on defenders.
Take them on.
One or two players out and give that deadly killer pass. I think we is still lacking in this team. So it's like we'll be playing direct, and let's see if we can see Caleb or Partey, sneaking one or two penetrative passes to Jordan and Prince Adu for them to do something with it.
Now, coaches, let me take your opinion on this. Of how much of an influence, positive or negative, will be the opportunity to play in a 60,000 capacity stadium, which is the stadium, the MHP, when you have not hitherto had the opportunity to taste the actions or reactions of the fans and how the game will go. This man is the reason why I'm asking. Can he rise to the occasion?
It depends. If he's going well, we tested it when we played Germany. Yeah, first half it was compact, it was full. We had the likes of Ampias and the Ama Senegals.
You're talking about the
6-1, yeah. The Bochum disaster. Yes, yeah. It was full.
But we had solid players.
We had that's what I'm saying. It went in the first half. It was smooth. It was going well. Until until the second half. I think they when they equalized, then the leadership and the quality we had, went
diminished.
Then we decided everybody was doing his own thing, and then every move they made was a goal. Salif Wansan was just all over the place. We were running about like chickens with our heads, So under pressure, especially with the fans, it's not the same. It's not the These are matches we want to see appear. Sorry, these are matches we want to see.
People are still saying that he's yet to be tested.
Asari?
Yes. People still believe that this is the platform that they want to see him
Exactly.
to judge him.
He has an opportunity today. He has an opportunity today. And I'm sure many a Ghanaian will share in the same prayer that we hope that it goes well totally, for the team. Lessons have been learned. They've gone through the psychological process, and we believe that they are looking strong and healthy enough to attack the Germans, give the Germans their own. Should we pay particular attention in this game on the contribution of Antoine Semenyo? How important will it be? I'm looking at him using...
Means we are under pressure because, trust me, City will not be amused with him starting because they believe you should give others the opportunity. And we also thought, like Mark said,
couldn't agree with that. Exactly.
I believe Bonsuba on the left side
could have even started and come in with a lot of the...
you see, I'm scared. We can't lose another player before this World Cup.
We have to be very careful because when fatigue sets in, then injuries will come in, and then by the time, because from now to the World Cup, how many days?
Exactly.
Yes, and we have to be very careful because.
Okay. So again, maybe Coach Otto Addo may have his ideas why he's starting with this, but I also tend to agree with our coaches in the studio that he needs to rest, he needs to recover, and stay healthy in good time for the tournament itself. First 45 minutes, what's your take? What do you expect?
Honestly, I want us to hold them for at least half an hour.
Yeah.
Okay. Match them.
Yeah.
Make sure that we cover the ground.
A lot of changes. Yes.
Okay.
And we can do it. We can, in terms of holding.
Yeah.
We can do it. We can do it and break and then use the counter. All we need to do is we just do the right thing by shifting at the right time, and then the moments, use the moments, and then punish the Germans.
Punish the Germans is the agenda for the first 45 minutes. We are crossing over to Stuttgart to bring you the first 45 minutes of an interesting encounter. My colleague Josiah Okokwe is standing by to bring us commentary on the first 45. We'll join you again at halftime.
Starter, it's too far to dance. Oh, what?
Try it's the market image.
Everybody can do what he does.
Be bold, be you, be you. Be bold. Be you. Charlie, be bold. Oh, Chairman, be you. Brothers and sisters, be bold. This year, be you. Let's go. Be bold, be bold, be you. Be bold, be you.
Rush energy. Be bold. Be you.
Excessive drinking can be detrimental to health. Not recommended. Persons under 18 years, lactating mothers, pregnant women, and people sensitive to caffeine. This advert is FDA approved.
Today's class is going to be an exciting one. Now, who can share an unforgettable moment in their life? Okay, Asempa.
I'd like to talk about my first time. It was her natural look, complemented by her favorite green silky apparel that caught my attention. I have to say, she automatically possessed me with her smile, which exposed her beautiful white teeth. Madam, why do you look so surprised? I'm talking about Cindy Rice. Cindy Rice can be found in selected supermarkets nationwide.
Cindy Rice, sweet aroma, great taste.
This advert is FDA approved.
Emribi etwam apomuden ho nsem agye nsem ho emma osoro yedin amasase ediawere ho enti onyankopon nam da esumu eda enua ene habama ebeji adasama enkwa ekire adujamfi okumanini barima enu akire no adujamfi esa kotra kwayem ededuanan agwamfa nsuo ankana no menum yenu apomuden panti wenti enigisem onyankopɔn de yare nyina so tumi ahyɛ Dr. Tam Dasonsa gye sɛ de wawuo anase yesie no nko a ɛne wɔntimi na yaresa bia hɔ deɛ wasiesie hɔ kama kakra bi bɛgye wɔ yaresa ɛwɔ Kumase abuakwa agogo fra yɛn 0244 774282
Oyalfo bia kai say udimafo eye midimafo heba clinic Dr. Time that's all.
Every woman deserves hair that looks and feels amazing. It starts with the right product. BO16. After relaxing, your hair needs serious care. BO16 neutralizing shampoo removes all those relaxer residues and restores your hair's natural balance. Itchy scalp, dandruff wahala, BO16 treatment shampoo will rescue you. Leaves your hair absolutely divine. BO16 detangling conditioner. No more painful tagging and breakage. See how smoothly the comb runs through. Now you know my secret.
BO16. Express yourself.
This advert is FDA approved. The GC brand. It's all about you.
Five-star energy drink. Feel the difference.
Welcome to Malcolm, where shopping is a musical experience for all generations. Grannies, let's roll it back.
Malcolm got now we did for you. Malcolm's got it all for me. Life made so easy, lemon squeezy, shopping made easy. Sometimes money, sometimes something out of pocket. No price easy. The price is right. The price is right. The price is nice. The price is nice. Fresh with the vibes, unbeatable. Do the price they fly. Do the price they fly. The number one stop shop, number one. The number one stop shop, Malcolm. Malcolm got now we did for you. Malcolm's got it all for me and you.
No matter the generation you belong to, Malcolm is where Ghana shops.
Bring back home the experience.
Bring home the experience.
Anointed Executive Apartments is a new luxury destination located at Bowway Zero. This exclusive 12-unit apartment complex is thoughtfully designed with ultra-modern finishes and elegant interiors. Anointed Executive Apartments offers a refined relaxation experience, welcoming guests of all backgrounds, cultures, and nationalities. Choose from our spacious 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, or 3-bedroom apartments, each crafted for comfort, style, and convenience. Enjoy breathtaking moments at our rooftop bar, the perfect space for fresh air, meetings, and entertainment. Book your stay at Anointed Executive Apartments today.
This is the man you got to worry about.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the MHP Arena, the home grounds of Bundesliga outfit VfB Stuttgart for this international friendly matchup between the Diamond Sharks of Germany and the Black Stars of Ghana. Obviously, a friendly match in the books, but yet a fixture of huge significance as these two powerhouses go at each other, not just for pride, but bragging rights, and also a determinant on how these teams will fare at the upcoming FIFA World Cup 2026 in the United States of America, Mexico, and then also Canada. Just 73 more days to the Mondial, and these two teams are crossing blades to see how they fare. For both coaches, it's certainly a preparatory grounds going into the World Cup. The Black Stars of Ghana are taking on the Diamond Sharks of Germany, and it's just 4 changes from Julian Nagelsmann. Nubel mans the poster for the Diamond Sharks with his 3rd cap here. Schlotterbeck will pass of defense. Josh Kimmich will captain the team, while Brosh and Angelo Stiller in the midfield. Watmani will be the man playing behind Kai Havertz, who made an appearance in Germany's game against Switzerland a couple of days ago. Serge Gnabry will also be played on the left side with Florian Wirtz, who scored twice and assisted twice in that 4-3 win over Switzerland, also playing from the right-hand side. Rudiger has a place on the bench. Goretzka also a place on the bench. And there you have the tactician there for the German national team, Julian Nagelsmann, who is expected to guide this team to glory in the upcoming FIFA World Cup. I wouldn't be doing this alone. My co-commentator will be Nana Yao Techi Anderson for this game from the MHP Arena here in Stuttgart. Good evening, Nana.
Yeah, good evening, Joe. It's going to be a beautiful game, and we know that these two teams they have met before, all in the World Cup. And I'm looking at how Ghana will react in their previous friendly that they had with Austria. It was not a good-looking one, but they know their opposite side, Germany. They faced them before, and I'm expecting a good game from them. And this is the referee too. I'll be handling duties for them.
Definitely. Stuart Atwell will be the center referee. He'll be assisted by Simon Bennett. Matthew Donahue will be helping him out as this game prepares to go get underway. 115 caps for the Black Stars captain Jordan Ayew. He will make it 116 in this particular game, starting and leading the attack for them. But it's a 4-4-2, certainly with a variation of 3-5-2. We have Benjamin Asari in post for the Black Stars, Jete Chiku Opong in central defense, Derek Korn, and then also Yurinchi playing as wing backs. And then a midfield partnership of Thomas Tepate and Kwesi Zibo. Then a front three of Ayew, Semenyo, and Prince Edukwabna.
Yeah, I think this time you'll see Coach Otoado making some variations in the team. In the first game with Austria, we saw that it was looking like too much of a defensive. But this time you could see pushing Antoine Semenyo up front, joining Jordan and Prince Edu. I'm sure he'll be looking forward to see if they can also exploit the spaces left behind the German defense. It's going to be an interesting game. I'll be looking at how Antoine Semenyo will be using his space up front there. We know what Jordan Ayew can also provide, and also Prince Edu, very energetic player up front. And I'm looking forward how the first half is going to unfold.
62 places between those two teams on the FIFA rankings. By this point, it's more about preparations for the World Cup and a bit of bragging rights. And kickoff will soon be underway with Nick Watermatter kicking us off to get us going here at the MHP Arena. It's Germany taking on Ghana. The last time these two teams met was some 12 years ago in Brazil. But today, the narrative is quite different for these two teams, and especially for Coach Otoado, who has some redemption to do after being trashed by 5-1 in their friendly game against Austria. It's Germany now in possession, but Kojo Pon-Prepra will intercept that ball and just clear it for a throw-in, and that's the man over there, the 2-goal hero for Germany in that 4-3 win over Switzerland. A pair of goals, a pair of assists to his name, Florian Wirtz. Jonathan Tah will find Josh Kimmich to Nathaniel Brown. It's Kwesi Zibo who quickly recovered that for the Black Stars. Thomas Partey will find Cole, and Cole will try to pick up Edukwabna with a long pass, but that will also be intercepted, and it looks scrappy already in the opening exchanges in this game. The Black Stars certainly will be hoping not to concede an avalanche of goals like they did in that game against Austria, where they lost by 5-1 in Vienna last Friday.
Yeah, certainly they need to react. Back home in Ghana, a lot of people are looking at how Ghana will react, and that's the man there, one of the youngest coaches to get their team to the Mondial. That is Julian Nagelsmann there. But I'll be looking forward to see how Benjamin Asari also map up a strategy with his defensive duties so that they can, the Germans don't cap in a lot of goals.
Certainly, and it's Kai Havertz who returned back to the national team after over a year on the sidelines. Throwing will be taken quickly. Intercepted by Kojo Pon-Prepra, who is playing at the left-hand side of the 3-back defense for the Black Stars of Ghana. Throwing taken. Kai Havertz. Josh Kimmich will go back and find Jonathan Tah. To Schlotterbeck. Back to Kimmich. Again to Kai Havertz. Good hold-up play. We'll find Serge Gnabry, and the Black Stars are ensuring that they wouldn't leave any pockets of spaces for the German national team to exploit already. It looks compact at the back. We spoke about the variations as well, 3-back, 5-back when defending, but certainly they'll be hoping that Calabrian and Chi and then also Derek Korn, who are playing as the fullbacks today, will add up to the numbers whenever they're attacking. Josh Kimmich now in possession. Rolls that onto the part of his teammate. Good ball into the part of Havertz. Will he cut back? Yes, he cuts back. But oh, what a miss. That could have easily been the first goal for Germany. Swift counter-attacking football, and Nick Watermada failing to just roll that past Benjamin Asari.
Yeah, you see what Germans were doing there. They tried to build up from the back, but a quick vision pass there from Havertz. But you see, this is what every time I've been talking about with our defensive duties. Look, Nick Watermada was a free man. All he had to do is just compose himself. This is an early incursion coming from the German national team, and Ghana Black Stars needs to be careful of the spaces they leave behind them.
Nick Watermada, he scored 11 times this season since making that move from the Bundesliga to Newcastle United. Not a bad season for him, but then another breakaway. And what's the referee saying? It's a free kick. And it's a yellow card already being shown to Jonas Ajete for a clumsy challenge on Kai Havertz. And again, the defense of the Black Stars found wanting there. A bit clumsy by Jonas Ajete.
Yeah, that was clumsy there. Yeah, you could argue that he got the ball there, but you could look at Kai Havertz was very quick. He got there before Ajete. And this is what I've been talking about, the spaces that, Black Stars are leave behind, and you can see Ajiku and Jonas communicating with there. The spaces they leave behind them, if they don't make it compact, the German national team are going to have them. They'll have the likes of Kai Havertz, Florian Wirtz, Nico Waterman, Serge Gnabry. They are all players that are very explosive. And if you leave spaces behind them, then they're going to hurt you.
Goal scoring opportunity for Germany inside 6 minutes already. Watermada has come close by his shot. Just went wide, and now there's a free kick where you have Trent Sedu-Kwagner trying to stay on the turf to ensure that ball wouldn't go under the wall. It's a 5-man wall. And it's Kai Havertz showing interest. You have Florian Wirtz also showing interest. The free kick, and oh! Again, Germany showing ambition, showing hunger and desire.
Step into your favorite Disney and Pixar stories. Mondo Pixar Experience arrives in London this February.
What Florian Wirtz was trying to do, just squeeze that one past Benjamin Asari. It just scraped the post a little bit there, as you can see. You see what he was trying to do, trying to outstretch the goalkeeper there. But I'm sure the Ghana Black Stars will be very relieved to see that ball going out of play.
So it still remains goalless here at the MHP Arena in Stuttgart, where it's been Germany on the front foot since the blast of the whistle. And again, they'll be on the run. 22-year-old Nathaniel Brown racing down the line. Another cutback, but this time will be blocked and intercepted by Jonas Ajete. And tell you what, it looks like there's so much pressure on the Black Stars at this point. They've been defended right from the blast of the whistle.
Yeah, it's coming from the way we've set up, and that's Coach Otoado is already up, and he just did that, and I don't know why he did that, but Germany on the ascendancy once again.
Pascal Grosch finds Kai Havertz, has been policed by Cole. The cross into the box, Renchi to make sure that he gets his body behind that one. And the flag goes up for an offside. 7 minutes playing, and it's still goalless here at the MHP Arena. But then that was a cross initially by Josh Kimmich.
Yeah.
And Yurichi doing so well, ensuring that ball wouldn't come into contact with his arm. So far, no touches for Ghana in the final 10.
It's very worrying to see that 7 minutes of pressure coming from the Germans on the Ghana Black Stars. And, when it happens like that, you can't even pick up 1 or 2, 3 passes. It's going to be very, very devastating for your team. I'm just looking at how the midfield can connect with the attackers up front, but it all starts from the defense. How you're going to build up from defense is how you're going to look good on the ball. Germany once again with the ball.
Josh Kimmich again with another line-breaking pass, but then the header and nearly finding his own net. Alexander Jiku there to just head that one wide, but nearly was a risky ball. Another good ball, trying to find the forward run of Serge Gnabry, who acknowledges the quality of the pass, but Jiku intercepts that one, and another corner kick for Germany. And Ghana will certainly have to keep their focus and concentration levels high if they can't keep the Germans at bay. Now ball finds Kimmich. Kimmich has space, just whips that one into the cross. The header again. Who's there to connect that one? The header back. The shot, but it's blocked. And the Black Stars survive yet another scare. And what can they do with this counter? But another poor pass. And the Black Stars promising counter-attacking move thwarted. And it's Germany again who would begin to attack with Kimmich. Pascal Grosch. Back to Kimmich. Kimmich fights Kai Havertz. Havertz has Derek Cohn policing him. That's what to skip past his marker. Lays that one onto the path of Verts. Back to Kimmich. Kimmich will find Stella. Stella back to Pascal Grosch. And was the referee saying, no, that was a clean, fair tackle, clean as a whistle. And the Black Stars doing all they can at this point, playing on the back foot, but that was a challenge again. It looks clean to me.
Yeah, very clean, and that is experience that was there from Thomas Partey. But that was a chance there from the Germans, and that was a good block there coming from Kwesi Sibo. But a break free there from Jordan couldn't really locate. And Germany once again putting the pressure on Ghana Black Stars. A corner once again.
Angelo Stella, the playmaker, it's been of interest. Transfer interest to most of the top teams in Europe, particularly Manchester United. Swings that one in with his left foot, but then punched away by Benjamin Asari, and the pressure keeps coming on for the Black Stars. Kimmich, back to Stella, back to Kimmich. Now bodies in the box waiting for that delivery. The delivery to the box, the header away, not cleared, and the shot. But that one just flashes across the face of goal. And it's been waves of attacking sequences by the German national team. But after 10 minutes, it remains goalless.
Yeah, Ghana Black Stars will be very relieved that this ball didn't get into that. And you see the pressure coming from the German national team. You have a defender all the way in our 18-yard box trying to shoot. That tells you how the German national team are just pressing the Ghana Black Stars. It's a Black Stars' duty to make sure they can also build up from the back, have that confidence that they need to have in the build-up a play. We've not seen that from them. And when it happens like that, it's a worry. And German national team will continue to press until they get a goal. They are not stopping the press.
4 shots already by Germany, none for Ghana in the opening 12 minutes of this game. The Black Stars, they succumb to a 5-1 defeat in Vienna against Austria last Friday. A display where the head coach Otuado condemns bitterly and believes that was the game where they could make amends, but the 1-2 not sent in. Kwesi Sibo there trying to salvage the situation. He does, but the ball kindly falls to Stella Brown. And it's all Germany now. Back into midfield for Schlotterbeck. The cross, and it's misjudged by Benjamin Asari, but the situation is saved. And the Black Stars of Ghana really in some deep waters now, as it's been all Germany since the blast of the whistle. Serge Gnabry to Angelo Stella. Josh Kimmich has options to his right, but holds on to the middle of the pitch. Back to Kimmich. And the Black Stars will look at pressing to push the Germans back a bit. Stella wants it. He gets it. Back to Schlotterbeck. Jonathan Tah. Josh Kimmich. At this point, it looks like the Germans are rounding rings around the Black Stars, but that is a top clearance, and the line span just a ward to throw into Germany. Throwing quickly taken by Havertz. Jonathan Tah. Nico Schlotterbeck with a crossfield pass aiming at Havertz. Yeah, he gets it, but Derek Cole would force that ball out of play. Ta. Schlotterbeck. Stiller. Intercepted beautifully. And the Black Stars will look to break away. It's Renchi, but again, a disappointing pass there. And possession is gifted to the Germans again.
And it's looking bad for the Ghana Black Stars. Anytime the German national team lose possession, I'm thinking that they need to also use that opportunity to build up and gain possession so that they can see if they can get some progressiveness of play. At any time the German national team lose the ball, you see that Black Stars are very hasty with their decisions and they end up just blowing that opportunity.
Again, it's now Kai Havertz again. Manages to skip past his marker, but just couldn't go anywhere. That ball stopped. Then the Black Stars are struggling to even, move the ball away from their own defensive third. Serge Gnabry finds Gross. Gross with a cross, but then cleared at the near post by Kojo Pompepra. And it's Jonathan Tah who recovers. Back to Pascal Grosch. You have Watermata in the box, hoping that means he could be fed with one quality cross there. He's known for being a striker who has that aerial prowess. It's been careful. It's been smooth and neat by Germany. Oh, but that's a lovely interception then. What can the Black Stars do now? Jordan Ayew will hold up play for a while. Finds Cole. Jiku.
Now watch carefully how the Germans press and come on us when we win possession. And that is what the Ghana Black Stars needs to do. Anytime the German national team win possession, we need to press them strategically, not just running at them. We need to press them, close up the spaces so that they can't get those spaces to pass through.
Serge Gnabry with a challenge on Kojo Pompepra. Looks to be some sort of very hard challenge, robust challenge on Pepra, but then that's that earlier incident there where Kai Havertz continues with his protest. Stuart Atwell, having none of it, deemed that as a fair challenge. And the Black Stars enjoying a brief spell of possession now. Jonas Ajete finds Thomas Tepati. It's a good ball into the path of Jordan. No, back to Pepra. It's a good ball onto the path foot of Derek Cole. Derek Cole has came in to beat, but our ball is cleared again. Back to Derek Cole. And the Germans will clear that one for a Black Stars throw-in.
That's the first instance that I've seen the Ghana Black Stars also looking sure to keep possession and press the Germans, and this is what we love them to do. That's a
lovely turn there. That ball quickly intercepted by Nathaniel Brown, and again the Black Stars will gain possession again, and it's getting a bit heated intensity here on the rise. Jordan Ayew attaching the box. Who's connecting? Oh, that ball being collected as he had wanted. That was Edu Kwabna nearly punishing the Germans. It was a mixed kick, but that was a volley from Chris Zibo. And you'd say it's been promising from the Black Stars in the last couple of minutes.
Yeah, of course, very promising for them. But we have a player down there. I'm just hoping that it's not a serious injury for Ghana Black Stars player. They've been good for about a couple of minutes to two. They now overturning the pressure on the German national team, and that is upon Pepra down there, the defender for the Ghana Black Stars. Had to be a leg injury, but he's up and hoping to continue the rest of the game. It's raining on the pitch.
Yeah, the rains are coming down.
You can understand why
the weather conditions keep dropping, and You could see even Otuado feeling a bit cold there, but it looks like Kojo Pompepra is feeling the impact of that tackle from
Serge
Gnabry not long ago, but he seems fine now and he's up on his feet. But is the Germans now in possession? Oh, it's a good flick there. That's a good ball. And it's still Germany, but that ball will be intercepted, and it's Chris Zebo helping with a defensive duty zone. That's a good pass. That ball will be kept in play. Semenyo not finding Edu Kwabena, who was in space, and that could have initiated another dangerous move. Jonathan Tah. Serge Gnabry. Kai Havertz to his right, Kai Havertz to Josh Kimmich. Josh Kimmich would find Stiller to Nathaniel Brown. We count about 5 Germany players in the box, but Thomas Partey. And that wasn't cleared properly, and the Germans will regain possession again. Back into the box, it's Florian Wirtz, Nathaniel Brown, Angelo Stiller. You have Kimmich right at the edge of the box waiting for that. Back to Stiller. Josh Kimmich. The cross by Brown, headed out, but not fully cleared. Energy drink. It is an international brand making waves globally with a Ghanaian identity. And with its unique formula rich in essential ingredients like vitamin, you have ginseng, and moderated caffeine. And that is the go-to choice for Ghanaians if you want to keep your energy levels up for whatever you're doing. It's certainly Rush energy drink. So remember, as we cheer the Black Stars to victory, you need to cheer with some energy, and Rush certainly gives you that. Still goalless here, 21 minutes played. Josh Kimmich would find Grosh. And it certainly looks like the Black Stars are not really trying to break their shape or even change their shape for the Germans to, punish them for that. They've been very, very compact and tactically disciplined so far in this game, keeping the Germans at bay. It's now Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz will check onto his left foot to Serge Gnabry. Josh Kimmich. And you have every single Black Stars player behind the ball now as they look to defend. Another attack by the Germans. Kimmich. Kimmich will find Watermata, but good interception there. Alexander Jiku does well to intercept that one. Swat out well as I'll give it any free kicks to the Black Stars. It's Havertz again, and Kojo Pompepra goes down in time. So just swipe that one out for a corner kick to the Germans.
That's a led defending there coming from the Ghana Black Stars. They knew what the Germans want to do. Always try to exploit the spaces at the right-hand side, but good defending there from Kojo Pompepra.
Kai Havertz to Serge Gnabry. Checks out to the left for the shot. And again, another attempt by the Germans.
Yeah, now they
going wayward.
Yeah, now they see how Ghana Black Stars are very compact with their defensive duties. So it's now the option to shoot from afar, and that's what Serge Gnabry did. Drifted to the left, tried to go for that spectacular, but it was way off target.
3 times these two teams have met twice at the World Cup, once in an international friendly game. And guess what? Black Stars are yet to win against Germany. The first ever meeting was in 1993, where it was the Germans that had a thumping victory over the Ghanaians. 6-1 it ended. A day certainly to forget for most of the players who made an appearance in that game. Still, Prep was one of the Ghanaian players who have played in that game. But in 2010,
Investing is for people like
corner to the Germans. But quickly taken, but then cleared, and Semenyo has a lovely piece of skill again. And he finds the Duke now, who would have to hold that play and invite his players. Does it very well. And he's being policed by Nathaniel Brown. Still chasing him as Brown. And the Black Stars could win their first corner of the game. But that was a quick counter-attacking move by the Black Stars and an excellent hold-up play by Prince Edu Kwabena.
Yeah, very good from this young chap there, Prince Edu Kwabena. He knew that his players are now running to get into the 18-yard box. All they have to do is just keep his composure, and he wins a corner for his team.
Their first corner kick in this game, the Black Stars, they've been on the back foot for a chunk of this game, and they have an opportunity now to test the German defense. As Jordan Ayew to take it, swings in one to the far post where there's Jiku, the header from Pate. But who connects, and it's cleared by the Germans, who fought to Urenchi. Back to Jordan, who has space, and Brown has a lovely dummy here onto the path of Semenyo, the cross, and cleared by the Germans. Another cross, but that wouldn't really be connected well. As Ajete, who tries to cross that one, but that's an awful cross by the Wolfsburg defender, and the Germans will look to also have their way on the counter. But Urenchi salvages the situation. That could have been costly for Jonas Ajete.
Yeah, but that was some good recovery there from Caleb Urenchi. But I was thinking that should have been a goal for Ghana Black Stars. You know, no one was there.
Good defender there.
No one was there to connect on
but
that.
no one there centrally in the box. Edu Kwabena, the only player in a white shirt in that 6-yard box, hoping to connect to that one.
And that's what you need from experienced players like Joshua Kimmich. He knew that that ball would get there. He just went there to just clear the line for his team.
28 minutes played here at the MHP Arena in Stuttgart. And as this team ranked 72nd in the world, holding the team ranked 10th in the world to a goal stalemate now. I talk about Germany and the achievements in football. 4 times FIFA World Cup winners. Only Brazil has won more than the Germans. 1950. They won their first one in Switzerland. 74 they won again as West Germany. In 1919 Italy, they were crowned champions, and in 2014 where they had to win again by a lone goal, beating Argentina in the final. They talk about the European Championships as well, where they've won it 3 times in 1972. Times in 1972, 1980, and in 1996 when England hosted it. So certainly
Benjamin Asari needs to be alert.
The last one was closed, but this time it's Josh Kimmich who swings one in, but will be partially cleared again. And Benjamin Asari puts himself on the line, and that was so close. And again, a quick one, and the judgment of Benjamin Asari there, a bit questionable, but the header by Schlotterberg, and just look at that. Asari does want to go down again, and a ball Ajak to have tipped him, and another corner kick. To the Germans with Angelo Stiller preparing to effect that one. Corner swung in. Asari out, punches that one, and little push there by Scalabrine. Doesn't get a full grip, and the Black Stars just grappling to get that one. Yes, they do, and it's Jordan Ayew who manages to find Prince Edukam now. It's just 1v1 situation now for Prince Edukam now. What can he do? Oh, over elaboration on the part of the Ghanaian attacker. And Jordan Ayew goes down on a challenge of Pascal Gross, but Scott Atwell believes that was a clean challenge. I talk about the game plan of the.
All they have to do is just get in the pass.
Oh, that's the cross to Watamada. Kicks that one back, and oh, that is the opener. That is the opener. But what is the referee saying? I think the flag has got up. It's done an offside, but that was the forward run of Nick Watamada. Carefully threaded through to him. The cut back onto the path of Kai Havertz, who latched onto that one, but the flag had already gone up for an offside on Nick Watamada. But this is the closest they've come. And the Black Stars are still hanging on a thin thread.
Exactly, and you can see that if you are a Ghanaian, then you will be relieved that this ball was counted out as an offside. And I'm just looking; it was very thin there. Because Nico Waltonede just made a perfect run there, and that would have been a goal for Germany if that stood. But again, we talk about a defensive setup coming from Ghana Black Stars. They need to be very, very careful with those kind of play coming from German national team. They know what they are doing. Yes, it's good that Ghana are soaking the pressure, but you soak the pressure and this kind of, defense splitting passes get through your defense, then you find yourself wanting. Again, talk about the anticipation coming from Benjamin Asari. He needs to look at his judgment very, very well. We've seen about 2 occasions. Maybe the third one might not be good on their part.
This commentary is proudly brought to you by Rush Energy Drink, straight from Stuttgart. The MHP Arena, the home ground of VfB Stuttgart, a Bundesliga outfit, and it's the Germans now with Kai Havertz, but a little push there by Derek Cole, and sets up Colin Grinchi, who's racing down the right hand side, puts that one into the channel for Prince Edu coming up, a bit of a hit there, and the attacker just couldn't get at the end of it, and the Germans will recover again.
Prince Edu is trying, his young lad trying to, but his positioning is what is not getting on right for his teammates. Many a times you see that they play the ball up front to him. He has pace, but talking about his physicality, that is what he's lacking. The German national team, the defenders there, talk about Jonathan Tah, talk about Nico Schlotterbeck. They are all very, very stout in terms of their physical abilities, and they will always win the physical attributes when they face off a chap like Prince Edu. Just unfortunate.
Across the face of goal, but again, no one there to connect that one for the Germans. And still goalless after 35 minutes here in Stuttgart. Still the Germans still probing, asking questions of the Ghanaian defense.
Someone's popular. I've been selling stuff on eBay.
Thank you. Isn't that very, very close? And yeah, it was just that.
Yeah.
The right foot of Watmada.
Yeah.
Just landed him in trouble, but that was an excellently wet goal. Kai Havertz involved in all four of Germany's goals in their last friendly game against Switzerland, nearly scoring again in this game, but lovely put-up play by Jordan Ayew. Still out, knock that one out for throwing to the Ghanaians. And it's not really been a bad season for Jordan Pierre Ayew, who plays for Leicester City. Scored 5 times in 39 appearances for Leicester. On his side, on the brink of relegation in the championship. So good for the Black Stars captain. A chunk of possession going the way of the Germans. Just 36 for the Black Stars of Ghana. And a couple of electrifying counter-attacking moves, but that one will be cleared again. And Schlotterbeck picks that one up. Watmada trying to find the run of Serge Gnabry, who was a bit free at the right-hand side, and Jonathan Tah would edge his teammates on. That was that ball again. And Benjamin Asai nearly making a mess with his judgment, and it does well to redeem the situation again. And
but we need to give credit to Casey Sibu and the other teammates. They knew that the miscalculation coming from their goalkeeper, they need to cover up, and they did that just perfectly. And look at Benjamin Asari, he knew that he has to go all out there and make that angle difficult for the German attacker, and he had a touch on that. And it's Ghana who are trying to see if they can build up from the back. Thomas Partey spread the play there to the right side, finding UNC.
A neat one there to Caliburichi. The Black Stars of Ghana are yet to win a friendly game or any friendly game since the last one against Trinidad and Tobago at the Unity Cup last year, May. So certainly this could be one of the games they will be hoping to win, but come up against a very, very good Germany side. Now it's Chris Zebo. Again, just plays himself into trouble again, and it's now time for the Germans with Nick Watamada. And the referee Stuart Atwell, who awarded a free kick to the Germans for Zebo's foul on Nick Watamada. And the Black Stars seem to be playing themselves into trouble every now and then.
Yeah, Chris Zebo needs to do the basic things very quickly there, but he lost the possession and he had to just cover up, and the foul on Watamada. And it's now a free kick to the German national team. And this time, the Ghana Black Stars needs to still hold on. We've got 39 minutes.
So it's a free kick now to Germany. Swung in, headed out. Havertz on the volley, headed out again. And Jordan Ayew would beautifully control that one with his chest, but fails to find the run of his teammate. And it's now Kojo Pompepra back to his goalkeeper, Benjamin Asari, who clear one infield. But Jonathan Tapp does well to win that duel against Prince Edu Kobna. And it's the Germans again. Kimmich. Back to Kimmich. Serge Gnabry. Grosh. Kimmich. Now it's Gross. And the Germans are still knocking, and this time intercepted. And it's the Black Stars who look to break away with Urenchi and Semenyo. Urenchi just hang on a little and find his teammate Sibo. Nice. There's a chance for the Black Stars to also push forward and try and find an opening in this game. It's a lovely cross there. Semenyo does well to control that with his chest. He's surrounded by two German players. But then back to Jordan Ayew. Jonas Ajete. Jiku. Just one shot so far for the Black Stars. Prince Edu Kobna, lovely hold-up play. Jiku. Kojo Pompepra. Back to Sibo. Sibo playing more like a centre-back now, allowing the other players to have some weight, ball into space to find Edu Kobna, but that's some heavy clearance there. Again, Semenyo's ball not being able to find Derek Cole. You have the Germans now trying to break away. And it's still Rush Energy Drink. We're cheering the Black Stars with energy, and certainly it's Rush giving us the energy with its unique formula. You have essential ingredients like vitamins, ginseng, and a bit of caffeine, a moderate amount of caffeine to keep you energized, and certainly at the World Cup, Rush will give us that energy to support the Black Stars to glory. Good reading of the game by Calibri in Chief. A good first start as well from Thomas Partey. And Jordan would have loved if that ball would have been played a bit forward to him, but still the Black Stars with Thomas Partey. And you have Urenchi at the far end with so much space now. Traps the ball very well, crossing to the box, but no one there to connect the ball to that ball. And it's Derek Cohn. Back to Jordan Ayew, who has switched to the left-hand side. Jordan Ayew has Prince Edu Kobna moving out of position to be involved with that play. Thomas Partey will hang on for a while. Finds Kojo Pompepra. The Black Stars are enjoying some spell of possession here. Back to Pompepra. Partey, Jordan. And for the first time, the Germans are not in a hurry to to press the Black Stars at all. Chris Zibo enjoying his new role as a centre back in this makeshift formation. Back to Pepra, and the Black Stars with some short passes trying to lure the Germans out of their shape, but Thomas Partey just playing that one out of play, and it still remains goalless here at the NHP Arena in Stuttgart.
Yeah, you can understand the frustration coming from the Ghana Black Stars. Thomas Partey apologizing to Jordan Ayew with that pass there. It's all about how they position themselves when they get the ball. That is what is making the difference between German national team and Ghana Black Stars. German, when they have the ball, they know where they position themselves and they can locate their teammates. You can't say the same for Ghana Black Stars. We get the ball, we find it difficult to locate our own teammates so that we can have that progressive nature of football. Ball goes out of play, and
so it's a throw to the Black Stars of Ghana. And at this point in their last friendly game, they were already trailing Austria by a lone goal. You always want to credit Coach Otuado for the way he set up the team today. Even though they've conceded lots of possession to the Germans, they've really been tight at the back. They're allowing too many chances or clear-cut opportunities for the Germans so far in this game. And certainly, goalless draw for Otuado and his charges at halftime will be a huge result for them, but they'll still have to defend their lines as the Germans move forward. Kimmich, Angelo Stiller will find Schlotterbeck. Nathaniel Brown is making a move, but this is Florian Wirtz. Lovely skill to go past his marker. Still there's the ball to the path of his teammate, but then that ball is blocked and the Germans are protected. But it's now Jordan Ayew who fails to spot the run of Antoine Semenyo, who had made a clean run into the channel. And again, the Black Stars resorted to counter, but then decision making at some point a bit questionable there. Jordan Ayew failing to see the run of Semenyo, and the halftime whistle, no, it's just 1 minute of added on time, confirmed that Angelo Stiller engaging in some sort of altercation there, but there's a VAR check by Stuart Atwell, and one could wonder what the check is for, but it's for that handball that was being protested by the Germans, and Stuart Atwell will certainly have a decision to make after this one. See, that could be a penalty kick.
Yeah, but when the referee checks it, he want to watch it carefully to see if the hand is in a natural position.
Is that a natural position?
If not, then he's going to call it for a penalty.
Penalty, certainly, is a penalty.
It's a penalty.
A penalty awarded to Germany at the stroke of halftime. Was it an on-field decision? The referee waved away the protest initially, but that was the incident again. And it was Jonas Ajete who failed to keep his right arm in a natural position there, blocking the path of the ball. And he knew certainly when the referee decided to have a VAR check.
The culprit for the previous match we played with Austria, a handball situation, and resulted in a penalty. And today too, the same thing.
Just when
needs to work on that.
The Black Stars thought they were going into the halftime break without conceding. Referee Stuart Atwell, after consulting the VAR, has awarded a penalty kick to Germany, and it's Kai Havertz now stares, takes a deep breath, and he has Benjamin Asari between him and the first goal, and that is a lovely goal by Kai Havertz, the Arsenal attacker. Is Germany the lead here at the NHP Arena in Stuttgart with a calm, cool, collected finish from 12 yards after Jonas Ajete had handled the ball and Stuart Atwell had checked. 1-0 to Germany.
Yeah, 1-0 to Germany, and you can always count on the Arsenal attacker, Kai Havertz. Very good penalty there. He just checked the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper made the first move. He just placed the ball. Very good direction there from Kai Havertz. sending the goalkeeper in the wrong direction. And you can see that raw from him. They've been probing to see if they can get the goal. And this goal might just get a nod for German. It's just half time, and I'm sure the referee will be blowing away any moment from now.
A goal of huge significance for the Germans as they look to enter into the halftime break with a 1-0 lead here. And it's halftime here at the MHP Arena. A commentary proudly brought to you by Rush Energy Drink. Rush Energy Drink, your international brand. Rush Energy Drink has been showcased in international arenas. We're talking about the English Premier League games, certain grounds like Arsenal, Leicester, Manchester City, Stoke. And it has the right ingredients for you to give you that energy you need if you want to support the Black Stars. But at this